Yeah, I used to download pirated material from networks. Over the years I've been listening less and less to released music. I mean, I don't know, 90% of the music I listen to now is from net labels.
You're literally a needle in a haystack, you know. All these net labels, you know, you would never need to buy another album in your life, you know. But it just means you're also swamped by music.
90% of the music I listen to is free online. And it shows that people are doing it just because they love it and they're not doing it for the money.
Audiobob came about from me spending time on the internet and hearing people whose music wasn't released and absolutely loving that music and wanting to hear it time and time again, and deciding that maybe I could do something to release the music and to give these artists a chance to reach a wider audience. I started it as a physical label, so that was certainly the view in the long run. To actually get some interest, I had to put out some compilations that were free to download so that people had a chance to hear the sound and to experience the sound before I asked them to buy physical CDs. It works as a bit of both. Some of the releases are MP3 only and some of them are physical.
Originally, our good friend Amos lived in the south of the country and we lived in the north, me and Duncan. So it was a way of sharing our music with each other. And there were three of us started it, DNCN, myself and Amos. After we'd been doing that a while, people started sending us music, so it turned into a label then.
It was purely by accident I started the net label. It was what it was I was writing music with a friend, and he wanted to go the route of that I'd done with bands before, of sending out demos to labels and, you know, trying to elicit a response like that, and, you know, try and work to getting vinyl out. But you know, I saw the internet was really starting to blow up then, and I just saw it as the way forward, that, you know, information was going to flow freely across it no matter what restrictions anyone tried to put on it. I created a site to post my own music and just posted it on a few other sites, started getting downloads. People would email me saying that they wanted to start releasing on my label, and I'd never thought of it in terms like that. It was just a personal site to release my own stuff, and so I sort of went, okay, right, you know, if that's how other people feel, then why not?
Die grundsätzliche Revolution mit Techno war ja das selbstverwirklichte oder selbst komplett von A bis Z verwirklichte Produzieren von Musik. Das heißt, von der eigentlichen Musik bis zum Produkt, der Schallplatte oder der CD, konntest du quasi komplett privat oder alleine stemmen. Und trotz dieser radikalen Demokratisierung im Vergleich zu den 70ern oder auch noch 80ern, wo Musik eben in Tonstudios für teure Stundengebühren produziert wurde, war es immer noch eine Sache, wo man sagen musste, okay, es ist nicht so, dass es wirklich jedem zugänglich ist, sondern du musst die Entscheidung treffen, ich will sowas machen, und dann musste man irgendwelches Gear kaufen, auch wenn es zum Großteil billig war, gab es da doch immer irgendwie begierte Objekte wie eine 909 oder eine 303, und die waren damals ruckzuck dann eigentlich auch recht teuer. Und das heißt, um da so den richtig amtlichen Sound zu machen, in den frühen 90ern musste man schon auch dann noch Geld investieren, und Plattenherstellung war teuer und CD-Herstellung war damals noch teuer im Vergleich zu heute besonders, also es ist um ein Vielfaches billiger geworden inzwischen. Das heißt, da gab es schon noch so eine Klippe, nicht wirklich jeder konnte Musik veröffentlichen und sagen wir mal mit Rebirth und dann noch Riesen und der Verbreitung von leistungsfähigen PCs in Haushalten in den Industrienationen kann man heute eigentlich sagen, eigentlich kann jeder ohne einen Euro, Cent, Dollar, Pfund zu investieren, Musik produzieren mit Software, die so flächendeckend als Cracks auch vorhanden ist, dass man wirklich gar keine Grundkosten hat und man kann also wirklich für sprichwörtlich null Startkapital Musik produzieren und die dann über ein Online-Label vertreiben.
The ability for everyone to produce music in the bedroom and get it on the net easily does mean that there's probably an awful lot of rubbish out there on the internet. However, there is a natural form of quality control, particularly with some of the established net labels that, well, take for example John Fisher, who runs Hippocamp. He doesn't really do any quality control, but I don't know, he just seems to attract the right people. There's not a single bad artist on the label. The music's of an extremely high quality. I suppose going on the internet to find music, you just have to go to places that have developed reputations like Hippocamp, Audio Bulb, or the variety of net labels. They produce music of equal quality to a lot of established CD labels, I think.
Each label has its own systems or ideas about quality control, and it's usually just somebody with a passion for the music who's going to release things that they like to listen to. But I think the quality control should belong with the listener, and I haven't got a problem with lots of different outlets. I think if you go to a net label or any label and you like their stuff, then you're going to go back. It's as simple as that, and that's fine.
Someone will send us some music, I'll listen to it. I used to release pretty much everything that was sent to us if it was pretty good. If it was, at least better than your average person in their bedroom, then we'd release it. But we've been getting more and more demos sent to us that we've had to start upping the quality threshold. I don't know. If it sounds good and kind of cool, we'll release it. We don't release everything. We release some stuff that's not quite there. You can tell it's just some kid trying his hardest. But if we release his music next to some really talented people who are already there, then maybe they'll hear the difference and go and try harder. Rather than just rejecting them. If we release them, hopefully they'll hear the difference in their own music and the more experienced people they're releasing next to. And that'll mean they'll go back and try harder, and they won't get disheartened and just forget it. So we're not about releasing the best music, just encouraging people to try harder.
It's a good way to keep on track of what people are making, as opposed to reading traditional music magazines or watching traditional music television, where it is kind of a heavy, saturated, marketed product which has already been filtered down to you through various A&R people, record company officials, shop owners. So it's the internet's good for getting a kind of tapping straight away into the creative output of individuals.